home, you've got your gift in your hand. And I know it's just a bauble. It's a Christmas bauble. You might be thinking, well, why is he giving me a bauble? You know, on one side it says all in, which has been a hashtag for us as a community for the last year. But it's been much more than a hashtag, it's actually been a heartbeat. It's been a heartbeat that shaped who we are. As a 25 plus community, it's urged us, encouraged us and empowered us to just go that extra level. It's not about tasks, it's not about time, it's about heart. I wanted you to take this home because over this Christmas season, I wanted to chuck this out there. For you to go all in for God like never before. For you to never hit a place of being satisfied with where you are in your walk with God. But for you to push in harder. Because when you push in harder for Him and you go all in for God, you find that you end up going all in for your friends, all in for your family, all in for the people in your world. The only way Esther could stand in front of the king and bring freedom to her people is by her going all in. We go all in because Jesus first went all in for us. It is not a religious requirement, it's a response. It's not out of obligation, it's out of an adoration for who He is. So over this Christmas time, I want you just to take this home and at some point put this on your Christmas tree. Hang it in your living room, put it in your kitchen. I don't care what you do for it. But reflect. What does that mean for you to go all in? Because the more all in you go, the more freedom you experience. I gave my life to Christ when I was 18. I knew nothing about the Bible. I knew nothing about the Old Testament. All I knew that if Jesus was real, I wanted a relationship with Him. So then I decided to go all in. But since that day, I've been on a journey of going all in. And I am more in all in today than ever I have been today, 10 years later. And can I be honest with you? I experienced more freedom than ever I have done before. See, I had all sorts of chains, all sorts of things which was part of my life. I was living to impress people. I had certain addictions, certain habits. But you know what? The more I just went all in for Him, in my journey, what I found is that stuff just dropped off and I found true freedom. If you're here for the first time today, please hear me. I'm not saying you have to find Jesus. I'm not saying you better do this or you better do that. Because no one comes to know Jesus by someone pointing the finger and telling them to. The only way you ever come to know Jesus is by realizing that He died on the cross, not with pointing fingers, but with arms open, with grace and acceptance. And freedom is on the horizon. It is standing in front of you. And I just encourage you, when you go home, just say to God, God, if this freedom is really there, if you are real, reveal yourself to me. As simple as that. Speak to the people that brought you. Ask to hear their story. Don't get involved in anything religious. Don't get held down by any rituals. Just look for the freedom of Christ. And when you find that, you will find a God that went all in for you, who is relevant, who loves you, who cares for you. So that's it for tonight. A little bit different. But we've got a live lounge tonight. We've got a bit of an after party. If you want to head home, do whatever. I encourage you, just get a drink with someone, enjoy it. The way we do our after parties here is that everybody's the host. So that means if you see someone on your own, you actually just go up to them, you have a conversation. You actually include people. We are all the hosts of the party, so the party is always as good as you want to make it. So why don't you stand to your feet? We're going to finish with this